week 3 of The Bachelor is in the books. Before I really get into anything on the episode, I just want to point one big thing out I've been noticing about Peter. He is kind of a sucker for the drama. All through the season, anytime any woman tries to do anything disruptive or start a big fight with somebody, Peter has constantly been awarding him. This started all the way back with Hannah Ann and her constant interruptions on night 1. Then we led into Kelly and her cheating on the obstacle course, which granted was a pretty minor thing, but Peter could have easily said, if he had wanted to, you did ignore the entire obstacle course, so I'm going to have to actually pick the person who actually won the contest to go for our private little flight through Southern California. But no, he keeps rewarding that behavior. We launched into the Hannah Ann Kelsey champagnegate, which is still going, by the way, and it's pretty clear those two are never going to resolve their differences, and they both keep getting rewarded. Kelsey and Hannah Ann were the first 2 roses today. Peter it seems like he's just getting sucked in. And then we end the episode on Alayah with her drama being called out by Sidney, which I kind of feel bad for Sidney. Sidney basically just said to Peter, he said, it's kind of bothering me. Some people aren't really being real and they're turning on two faces. And Sasha does not like people who are two-faced, do you, Sash? Do you, Sash? Sash only likes nice people. Yeah, me and Sash only like nice people. That's why we have to cheer for the Victorias now. But that's even going to get called into question because we saw in the spoiler that Victoria F is going to go on a date and her ex-boyfriend's the singer. Oh, is there anybody left who's not just drama-filled this season? Oh, it's very frustrating, and it's getting to the point where it's distracting from the season. And normally we just have these little feuds that are going on in the background, but they're kind of like when the person, the bachelor or bachelorette, finds out, they kind of all right, let's bring this to a head. We're going to put those 2 people on a 2-on-1 date. We're going to hash things out, and one of them's going to be sent home. But now it just feels like we're just narrowing the group down to the maximum amount of drama. Who are all the people that have caused drama? Natasha, Kelsey, Hannah Ann. And those are all 3 people immediate roses. Immediate roses. And, Peter, you're supposed to be the nice guy. But you keep letting us all down here at Bachelor Nation. We just want you to be happy. Cancel the season. Go find Hannah Brown. Let's get a happy ending for a bachelor and a bachelorette all in one season. All right, I got that out of the way. I feel like I probably covered most of the episode in that spiel, but let's actually talk about the episode. They had one of my least favorite date styles tonight, and that was, all right, let's get 8 people. Let's put them on a group date where they basically have to fight each other. Last year we had the Hannah B rugby date, which ended in Luke P just straight up body slamming. I think it was the other Luke Light. And then this season we have Demi set up a pillow fight date. What was that? We see Tammy going crazy. She's doing military combat roles. She's whacking people with the pillow. She's throwing the pillows away, tackling people, wrestling them to the ground. She rips her shirt off afterwards. It's what is going on? Tammy, you got some major points in my book today. I liked you for good reasons. You were energetic, you were fun, and you were loving this stupid situation you'd been put in. And then we come down to the end of the pillow fight battles, and somehow Alayah is declared winner, which made no sense to me. She just got beat on with pillows for 5 minutes, and then Demi's you're the champion. I was okay. And then we launched into the already mentioned Sidney Alayah drama, which just turned into Alayah drama. And like, I don't even think the Alayah drama is going to go away now. We had like half the women in the house going to Peter at their pool party and being like, oh, by the way, Peter, Alayah is totally fake. When the cameras come on, boom, she turns it on. She's pageant for life and just can't quit. And then we had the moment, like, it seemed like Alayah clawed her way back into Peter's good graces. And then this bombshell comes out that Victoria P and Alayah knew each other before The Bachelor. And that Alayah had gone to Victoria P and asked her not to reveal that they knew each other. Like, what? Like, we've definitely had people on The Bachelor before who knew each other. Like, we had the Kaylin and Hannah B. Like, they both knew each other. It was pretty public knowledge that they knew each other. It was from the same circumstances too, both being pageant girls. And they both ended up being quite prominent Bachelor figures. Hannah Brown got to be the Bachelorette, and Kaylin won everybody's favorite, least favorite person, Dean. But now back to more Alayah drama. We come down to the final 2 roses. Chris Harrison steps in. Well, first Peter stepped out, then Chris Harrison steps back in with Peter, takes away one of the roses, and it comes down to McKenna, who I was very surprised at that point didn't have a rose, because everything we've seen between McKenna and Peter has been quite good so far. And should we do a drum roll? Alayah! Of course it's Alayah. And Peter actually goes with McKenna. And all of Bachelor Nation starts cheering. We think we've had this grand victory. A villain has finally gone home. And then 30 seconds later, we get a cut to a shot of Peter talking to a producer and just being like, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have sent her home. I don't know what I was thinking. And then we follow that right into the preview where we see her come back. Oh, well, Peter, you're definitely giving us an interesting season of The Bachelor. Sasha is very invested. I'm also very invested. What is it, Sasha? What's that? You're getting sick of the drama too? What? Is that true? You think that all the women who are drama are gonna be at the end? Oh, maybe that's why this season is unspoilable. Just so much, Peter just sucks in so much drama, it all just implodes around him. Bachelor Nation, I'll see you next week.